Hello. Today we're going to be learning about multi-step equations. Multi-step equations are found a lot in day-to-day life, and they usually involve two really big things. They involve variables and coefficients. So a variable is any lowercase letter that takes the place of an unknown number in an equation. So, for example, the letter x is a variable. And the coefficient is like the number right next to it, right before it. So that is used to identify how many times you multiply the number. So if we were talking about 2x, 2 would be the coefficient. And so let's try solving this equation right here. So 3x plus 4 equals 2x minus 9. So we know that to get a value for x, we have to have x on its own, and then we have to have a number right here. Let's just number. And so for that, the first step we have to do is we have to do something called combining like terms. For short, CLT. It stands for combining like terms. And so, like it says, it's basically self-explanatory. Combining like terms are combining two terms that are like the same type. So you can't just add 3x plus 4 because we don't know what x is. But we do know that there's a 3x and there's a 2x. So those two are alike because both of them are multiplied by x. So let's say, so how do we get both of these to be subtracted? So this equal sign is in the way. So something that we can do that keeps the equation balanced is subtracting from both sides. So here we say if we subtract 2x here, then this will just be 9 on this side, and this side, when we subtract 2x, we get x plus 4. So x plus 4 equals 9. So how do we find x? So we do the same thing. We subtract 4 because we combine like terms. So because we know that x is already almost by itself, it just needs this 4 out of the way. And the way to get it out of the way is by subtracting by 4. And when we subtract by 4 here, we get 5. So our answer is x equals 5. Well, that was some good practice. Let's do just one other problem. Okay, so this one will keep it as 9n plus 3 equals 12n. Whoops, that was a bad n. Equals 12n. 12n minus 6. That n is not looking good. Okay, so how would we solve this problem? I encourage you to pause the video and try doing it yourself. Okay, so the way we would do this is combining like terms. So what we can do is, oh, it looks like I accidentally erased the combining like terms. Let me just quickly put that back again. Okay, so now what we can do is we can, what's going on? Okay, so right now we have 9n here. And how could we separate 9n and 3? So we know n is the variable and 9 is the coefficient. And let's look at the other side of the equation. So we see 12n here and 12 as a coefficient. So what we can do is, because 9n is smaller than 12n, we can subtract 9n from this equation, this side of the equation. And so we get 3 on this side equals, now we have to subtract 9n from here as well. And we get 3n minus 6. So we see here that we can now, we have 3n and we have to just separate it from the 6. I mean minus 6. So I'll just bring this up here. So what we can do is we can add 6 to both sides, because that will get rid of the negative 6. And now if we add here 6, we get 9. So here, we'll just bring both of this up here. 9, so we get 9 equals 3n. Okay, so now how do we get this n by itself? Well, 3n is just 3 times n, and the opposite of multiplication is division. So we can divide by 3 and divide by 3. And we get n, gosh, my n's aren't good today. N equals 3. And yeah, so that is multi-steps equations. And please let me know how you think this is. Hope you have a good understanding of multi-step equations, and be sure to keep practicing these equations, because these are really important in algebra and other units as well, because this is like one of the building blocks of math itself. And hope you have a really good understanding. Please be sure to like and subscribe with post notifications so you never miss another video from Awesome Ani. And hope you have a great rest of your day.